Hey, this is Outdoors in Maryland. We're going to show you how to make some Maryland crab soup today, so stick around. Look, crab in there, look. All right, get him out for you, get out. So we got some nice sized bags. So what's going on, everybody? Well, before we get to the video, I need to let you know, when we did the episode, I had the person that came up with the recipe standing next to me. She didn't want to be on camera, so I told her no problem, I'll do it. Now, my recipe is the cream of crab recipe, which we'll do later on. But the vegetable crab, that's her thing. I'm the only one in the house who likes cream of crab soup. So we make it, and I told her, well, I'll do it. Just get everything together, and I'll go ahead and take care of it. So I'm cutting up the cabbage, and she gives me a whole head of cabbage, and I cut it up. We do the segment, and then the next night we actually ate the crab soup for dinner, and I was like, wow, it seems like a lot of cabbage in here today. And she said, oh, well, I already used half a head of cabbage. I'm like, well, you probably should have told me that yesterday while we were making it. So that's kind of a mistake, so I'll put that in the description. You're only going to use a half a head of cabbage. And the other thing too is that when you see me cut it, I kind of cut it one way. Well, you should probably cut it, I cut it long ways. You might want to cut it horizontal. Make little smaller pieces. You don't want it to be cabbage soup, which it ends up to me, I mean, it still tastes wonderful, but it's got a little bit more cabbage in it than it was the last couple of times that I've had it. So we'll go ahead and get to the video, and I'll make sure I put in the description. You only want a half a head of cabbage, not the whole thing. All right, let's get to the video. Shut that. Cabbage looks like a lot, but it'll definitely
render down.
Run it down. Figure we watched the Orioles, but they're getting their butt kicked 9-0 already, for God's sake, by the Yankees. 7th inning. Whew. It's going to be an ugly year. All right, so what you're going to need, you're going to have 2 boxes of 32-ounce chicken broth. All right. Then what we're going to need, 1 64-ounce bottle of V8 spicy vegetable juice. I think that's our secret. All right. Need a 15-ounce can of medium lima beans. We're going to need a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. We're going to need almost a 15-ounce can of some more diced tomatoes. We got some Southwest corn. 2 big cans, 29 ounces of the Veg-All mixed vegetables, 2 cans of those. Basically 1 stick of butter. Black pepper. Now remember, be careful with the salt. We got a bay leaves. And what we're going to do, some hot sauce. Now this is going to be spicy, but it's going to be spicy, but not real hot. Your nose is going to run a little bit. All right. Okay. Get them out the way. Now you're going to obey to taste, because what we use, anybody knows this is kind of expensive. You want to buy a whole bunch of it. So J.O. actually has Maryland style crab soup seasoning. So we're going to add 1 box of that and add this to taste. And then we got 3 pounds here of Maryland crab meat that we got saved up. Is that a lump? It's a lump. All right, hold on. We're going to show you how we stick it all together. All right, We basically got the cabbage in here right now. So you're just going to add everything. There's nothing really secret, but it's just the ingredients. So we're adding everything. Now when you're seasoning this, you know, it's always the taste. Some people like the crab soup and the taste of it, but don't like it spicy. We might like it a little spicy. You know, just enough to, like I said before, make your nose run. It's gonna be a big old pot. It's gonna be god darn good. Actually, we might have to add some water. You know what I mean? Oh, after we had the V8, we did. Ah. Alright. Now these are the two J.O. seasonings. Where'd the knife go? The scissors. I wasn't too particular happy with J.O. The first one, I think, because every time I ate it, it seemed like the crabs were so salty that I didn't like it. Now, most of the time, we take the J.O. number 2, and that's basically what we, for the most part, is what we use to steam our crabs. One bay leaf, I'm thinking 2 bay leaves. Old Bay, very much in here, so I got a feeling that most of this might go in. Like I said, be careful with the Old Bay, because for us, when we steam the crabs, it's already plenty salty enough. Alright, I'm going to stir this up a little bit. And then I'm going to let it start getting cooking for, I don't know, maybe 10-15 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and stick the crab meat in. Alright, see you. Alright, so the cabbage started getting soft. Now we let this cook for a long time, because we want this cabbage to come down. Alright, so now, butter. We're going to add butter. And let me tell you, the wardrobe here was provided by Frank Cider, and the hinge, when we were doing our crab soup, he said, you know what, this is what we do. That was Sandy Cider and Frank Cider. We didn't add cabbage, but now we added the cabbage and we added butter. That is a complete, that's complete. That was absolutely delicious. Keeps me slim. All the good stuff. And all this is all the crab meat we caught from last summer. We had like 40 pounds of crab meat we saved up from all the crabbing we did. Now basically what we're going to do is that we're going to sit that in there, stir it up just a little bit, that butter will melt. Now I'll just let it simmer. Now we're just going to leave it in there. We're going to put it on low. It's on pretty darn high. So we're going to put it on low, and then we're just going to keep it simmering, and it's going to be god darn good, I can tell you. So Well, there you go. There's your Maryland crab soup. All right, the season's just beginning. We're going to be doing some crabbing soon. Right, the next episode, I'm pretty sure we got some snakehead coming up. We're doing a pulled pork. A lot of people don't like, you know, having pulled pork on a smoker or having the smoke taste. So what we're going to do, we're going to show you how to do a delicious pulled pork, and we're just going to do it in the oven. All right. So if you like it, make sure you subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. All right, get outside, Maryland. Fist bump.